Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to create tab panes, aka sections for each tab. So we've got these tabs at the moment. We click them, they don't do anything at all, but what we're going to do is create a separate section, so when we select one, the content for that section appears, and it doesn't refresh the page or anything because it's all handled via JavaScript. We're not actually going to be coding any JavaScript, it's all built into Bootstrap. It's just basically classes and elements. So we're just going to do it for the first navigational menu. Outside of the unordered list, we're going to create a div, and this is essentially going to be the container for all the different tab sections, and you put a class of tab-content. Inside here we're going to create more divs, and each one of these divs is one section within our navigational menu. And for this, just put a role of tab panel, put a class of tab-pane, and we're just going to set the first one to active simply because we're going to make it correspond to the first item. So if you want a different one to be active, you can easily do that. And we're going to finally put an ID. The ID, we're just going to call it, we'll call it 1, and that'll get the job done. I'm going to put the number 1 here, and the reason we need the ID is because we need to link each one of these items to one of the sections, and we use IDs for that. So I'm just going to copy and paste that to save time. I'm going to create 3 sections. You might be thinking, well, there's 4 items. One, you don't need a section for each item, and the other thing is this item is disabled, so we shouldn't be able to click it and go to a section, hence why we're not going to have a section for it. So what we're going to do now is save it, refresh, and oopsie daisy, that should not look like that, so I'm clearly missing something. Let's have a look what we got. So we got a div of class tab-content. I'll put them all as active, that's where I'm not missing, I've got extra stuff. So if I refresh that, there you go. And if I click on these, you might be thinking, why aren't they working? And like I said, we need to link these items to their corresponding pane, and to do that is really simple. First of all, we need to change the ahref, so we have hash, then the actual ID itself. So I'm going to put 1, 2, and 3. So if we save that, refresh the browser, I'm thinking, why isn't it working anymore? Or why isn't it working at all yet? And the reason for that is we still need to tell each individual list item, or more specifically the ahref element, what type of data it's toggling. So for that, you put data-toggle equals tab. So it's just saying when I click this, I'm activating a tab. Just copy and paste that. It doesn't matter whether it's active or not, and obviously we don't need it for the last one. So if I go back, refresh, if I click it, it's not changing, and so we need to have a look at why it isn't changing. So data-toggle tab, we've got the #1, #2, #3, which looks all good. So let's just give a quick refresh. Okay, let's have a look. So clearly I am missing some piece of code. Data-toggle equals tab. I think what I'm missing is a role. Role equals tab. Copy and paste this. Oopsie daisy. Copy and pasting loads of stuff. So copy that, paste, save, refresh. Yeah, it's really weird why it isn't updating. So let's have a look at exactly what we've got. Class tab-pane, that looks okay. Active, one should be active obviously. Div class tab-content, tab panel. That's the role. So yeah, it is looking okay. I don't see why it wouldn't be working. What I'm actually going to do is just try changing the ID to something else. I'm going to put profile about. Now change the ID in here as well. Home, profile, about. Save that, refresh, and now it's working. So it would appear, I didn't know this, it would appear that you can't have numbers for the ID and for the ahref. So just bear that in mind. It's good that I'll put it there, so we've discovered that. So if I just go back, refresh, click about us, as you can see, I'm switching between the different sections and the content is changing. Not only that, the actual tab is being selected as well. Obviously I can't do anything with this. Finally, what we're going to show you is how to make the tabs fade in and out, because at the moment they're very static. So if I go back, click it, they automatically appear. They don't have any animation. You can obviously simulate this with jQuery, or you can use some built-in classes. To do that, for the section that is active, put fade and put a class of in. For every other section, just put fade, save that, refresh, and as you can see, the content, aka the number, so if you just keep your eye on this, is fading in and out. So once you've got buttons, headings, text, images, that sort of stuff, it looks really cool, fading in and out. As an extra task, we want you to essentially implement what we've done with this with the other navigational menus. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on sonarlearning.co.uk/question.php. That's our free education platform. Please rate, comment and subscribe, as it really does help us. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.